Morty Season 5, Episode 6 is now out and available for you all to go and watch. Now, I'm going to tell you guys exactly my thoughts and how I felt about this episode. Did I love it? Did I hate it? Or am I mixed on it? Now, you all know Season 5 has been a bit of a mixed one so far. And a lot of people are not enjoying certain episodes. Some people do enjoy them. It's all mixed. It's all over the place. It's not quite what it used to be, but we're going to discuss episode 6. Let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of episode 6? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it in the comments below, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's jump into this review of episode 6, season 5 of Rick and Morty. Okay, so if you guys have been watching me and watching my reviews of Rick and Morty, you know that Season 5 is very mixed for me right now. I thought the first episode was strong in very much certain parts, especially with the Morty storyline. The Rick and Mr. Nimbus storyline wasn't really that strong. Then we go to see episode 2. It was alright. Then we get to the Captain Planet one, which I thought was the strongest one of this season so far. And then we get into some really weird ones. You know, the sperm one, I don't know. I honestly don't know. That's just a really weird one. It was all over the place. And then last week's episode as well, again, was weird, and it just felt like it lost what Rick and Morty was, which is Rick and Morty. It's about their story and their adventures together, them on screen having the banter and continuing these fun adventure stories with the clever writing and dialogue of jokes that are just perfect and hilarious because they're so cleverly written. And that's what I felt like it was missing so far in Season 5. We had a few little moments here and there in each episode, but we never got them all mashed together in one episode. And I'm here to tell you right now, Episode 6 is back to what it was. This time, we get Rick and Morty on an adventure. It's them. No one else is in the adventure. It's them two. And it was so good to see. You throw in the president. Basically, this whole episode is like the Pickle Rick one, except they turn themselves into turkeys this time, because it's all about Thanksgiving. And I thought this episode was so much better by a long shot. This was the biggest turnaround I've seen from last week and the week before to this one. It was so much better. It felt like Rick and Morty Seasons 1 to 4. It felt like that. I get it, you need to take Rick and Morty away sometimes, but this whole season's been them apart, going on their own adventures, but when we get them back together, it's a fantastic time. The writing was on point. The banter was there. You throw in the president and Rick's stuff with the president. That was awesome as well. You throw in the little jokes here and there about Thanksgiving, and it's absolutely hilarious. It was what I want to see Season 5 be, and we've got it. Can this continue? I hope it does. Because it's what Rick and Morty is. This is what Rick and Morty is. Episode 6 is exactly what I'm expecting. Now, this episode was absolutely hilarious. I was laughing my ass off. I really enjoyed it. I thought the storyline was cool as well, with the whole things about Thanksgiving. Having Rick be this guy that's got this master plan and stuff like that. And then you have Morty just saying the dumb things that he normally would say, and his dumb feelings and stuff that counteract what Rick is saying is hilarious. The little moments where Rick just hits him with this hard bully banter. It's hilarious. It's what we've come to see in a Rick and Morty show. Is Rick bully Morty, Morty then lose it at Rick later on in the season. And that's what I've come to see. I'm glad they brought back the Purge suits that they had in the Purge episode, which is still one of my favorite episodes. They brought those suits back as well. They fight giant turkeys. It's hilarious. There's aliens. This didn't feel like a jumbled mess. The last few episodes have felt like a jumbled mess with so many storylines and so many plot lines going on constantly where you're trying to wrap your head about what is actually going on, how do they all mesh together. This episode isn't like that. There's one complete storyline and one plot line we are following, and it's a lot easier. It's not as convoluted or scattered all over the place where you're trying to put things together and go, wait, what? Huh? How does that? What? This is, bam, Rick and Morty on an adventure together with the president, bam, about Thanksgiving. And it's hilarious. Like, yes, there's aliens in this episode. There's giant turkeys in that. They go to space. Like, yes, that's what Rick and Morty is. But when it's done right, it works and it's fantastic. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. This is what I expect to see. My concerns are still there that this season could return back to the previous episodes, which I hope it doesn't. I hope now we get this storyline where we get Rick and Morty together. Because when they're together, they're at their best. And I feel like the writing is at its best as well. When they're apart, it feels like they don't know what to do with Rick. And it feels like they just, without Morty there, Rick doesn't have that person to bounce off. And it just doesn't feel right. But when you got Morty with him, they bounce off each other so well. And it's so great. But I hopefully, fingers crossed, this is a turning point for Rick and Morty Season 5. I hope they pick up and they move forward with this style and continue on making great episodes from here on until the final episode. That's all I want. And I hope they do it. Fingers crossed. So let me know in the comments below, what do you all think of this episode? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down in the comments below. Smash that like button. Hit subscribe as well. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.